Again, Game Yard family, to another video. Really delighted that you have joined us again. Now, this video we will be looking on the second test against India and New Zealand. What a game of cricket it was. This is the beauty of test cricket, and that is why I love this format. So, New Zealand would have made 259 all out, and India closes day one on 16 for 1. So the question you may want to ask is, who is the happiest of the two at the end of day one? And to be honest with you, I would say probably India, because New Zealand was at 192 for 3, right? And India would have bundled them out for 259. So that's a cluster of wicket the Indians would have taken. It was a great day of spin bowling. I'm telling you. Washington Sundar would have gotten 7 wickets, and the other 3 would go to Ashwin, right? The 2 Chennai boys. So it's a great day for Chennai. It was some wonderful cricket, and I will get into it, as we go along. Well, test cricket is really, the cricket, because Washington Sundar was not, he was not picked in the squad, right? It was after that loss in the first test by India, they would have selected him for the second test. And boy, that decision, I'm sure Rohit Sharma and Gautam Gambhir and the other, staff would have, felt really good that they would have made the right decision. This second spell by Washington Sundar, he would have bowled 10.1 over. He would have taken 7 wickets for 20 runs. Right? It was a great day of spin bowling, as I would have said earlier. And he would have bowled 5 of those 7 wickets. That just confirmed, that bowling a good line and length and attacking the wickets, what that can do for you, in a cricket match. He constantly, asking the batters question. He bowled wicket to wicket. He had a good line and length, and he was always asking the batsman question. And that was a really world class, day of spin bowling. It was absolutely beautiful to watch, and Ashwin would have, taken the first 3, top order. This superb day of spin bowling, would have burst the second test wide open. And as I said before, New Zealand would have been, cruising at 192 or 3, and Washington Sundar just started to, and the truth is, once he got 1, 2, he never stopped, until he would have gotten 7 wickets, and even when he was on 4 wickets, Pant would have dropped, a catch, for him to get the 5, but he eventually, got it, and he never looked back. It was a beautiful day of spin bowling. This is I think this is also a motivation for, other players, especially in the West Indies. Washington Sundar has not played for India for about 3.5 years, and he would have gotten his chance, and did he not make use of it? So it just goes to show, if you continue to work on your craft, day in, day out, you will get better, and when your time comes, you will perform at the highest level. Alright, so that's an encouragement for those who are looking to play sports professionally. Your time will come, and you just need to be ready when your time comes, and by God's grace, you will perform at the highest level once you would have put in the work that is required. So Washington Sundar final bowling stats would have been 23.1 overs. He would have bowled 4 maiden, 59 runs he would have conceded, 7 wickets, 7 wickets at an economy of 2.54. That's magical bowling, right? So as I said, coaching staff would have made a decision, and boy, I tell you, it would have paid dividend. And one beautiful, day of cricket today. Guys, you should watch the games. Test cricket is so beautiful. Best format of the game. Based on the interview that they would have done with Washington Sundar at the end of the day's play, they asked him what was, the formula for his success today. And what he said was very profound. He said that the first session he was trying hard, but he wasn't successful, right? But the second spell that he came on, he decided in his mind to keep it tight and also to bowl a good line and length. Do not give away any easy runs, and that's where the success came. And it shows he would have bowled 5 wickets, clean bowled, and he would have gotten 1 leg before wickets. So that was stump to stump bowling. You know what I mean? And that it was just a great day of cricket. It was a magical day, of spin bowling to watch Washington Sundar and Ashwin. Both of them would have gotten the 10 wickets today. You know what I have learned, about today's game? It just shows how important domestic cricket is. A lot of West Indians do not want to play, the 50 over games, or the 1 day games at the domestic level, or at the regional level, domestic level, but whichever, But this shows that because he was out of the team from 2021, right, and he would have played a lot of domestic cricket as well as IPL and so forth, but he worked his way back into the team from domestic cricket, and look at what he would have achieved today. So the younger guys in the West Indies, I implore you to consider, playing domestic cricket. Do not watch the more experienced guys in terms of what they are doing. Just keep focused, do what you know is right, and when your time comes at the international level, I hope that you will reach success. But put in the work. The work is needed to be done, and then the joy will come at the international level once you would have gotten your chance. I cannot finish this video without speaking about Deshawn Conway. He's a really good batsman, and he looks a little vulnerable against the fast bowlers, to be honest with you. But when it comes on to spin, he dominates, especially Ashwin. He seems to have a plan. He came with a plan for Ashwin, and he is executing that plan, to perfection. He loves to sweep, and anything short he will put it away, and he 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 has been having a good series so far. In the first test he would have made 91, and in this first innings he would have made 76. So he has been having a good series so far. Rashin Ravindra would have made 100 in the first test as well. That also needs to be mentioned. And I think when he would have gotten out last by Washington Sundar, I think that's where the collapse started, because he was batting really well and he got a very, very good delivery, and from there on. And I think New Zealand needs to work on their middle order. It's looked really a bit vulnerable. They are very top heavy. The bulk of the runs would have been scored by the top order batsman. So they need to work on their middle orders. Phillips got out from a very, it's like a nothing shot he played, and got out. He needs to work on his confidence and get back into his rhythm, but he is not batting well. So let's see how the second day will go. Rashin Ravindra, this guy is becoming a superstar. Very young lad. He seems to be, when he's very locked in, when he's batting, he has very little vulnerability. He is good off his legs. He flick the ball well. He pull well. He plays square off the wicket well. He is becoming a superstar, as I have said, and he's very cool. He's clear in his mind what he wants to do, and I know he will. If he continues on this trajectory, he's going to be really talented, and he will really go down as a great cricketer. But he needs to continue, on this path. He's really good. He's really good, and he got a very good delivery from Washington Sundar, and I think that's what break the game. I'm hoping, because after he would have been dismissed, then there was a collapse, on New Zealand part. So very good cricketer, he, all the boxes, almost all the boxes, have been ticked for me, as it relates to Rashin Ravindra. Very good cricketer, very solid all around, and he plays all formats. He's going to be a superstar. He is good in all formats, plays some really exquisite shots. So I know he will do well once he continues to play, cricket this way. So he would have scored, I think he would have scored 65. He would have hit 5 4s and a 6. And he would have faced 105 balls, and he would have we had a strike rate of 61.90. So the game is wide open. So let us see what will happen, on day 2. As I said before, India, is 16 for 1. Shubman Gill and Yashasvi Jaiswal are at the wickets. So let us see what will happen. Will India get big total, or will New Zealand restrict them on day 2? India need to bounce back in this test. Who will win this test match? Let us wait and see. Cricket, lovely cricket, is on the horizon. So much cricket is being played around the world. So So this is where I will end for today. Please remember to subscribe to the channel if you are enjoying the content of this channel. So we'll see you in the next video. We will see you in the next video. Peace.